next.
Aren't they so cute together? I was the one who talked Mark into asking Justin out.
You're such a matchmaker.
Look, guys, I hate to be the crasher here, but can we please try to figure out how to put these fixtures in the budget?
Oh, isn't this sweet? Homo love.
I'm sorry I didn't get home until you were asleep last night. But I saw Sonia sneaking around and I had to tail her.
You were out chasing Sonia Toledo on your first night back?
Look, I'm sorry, Jess. I couldn't let it go, okay?
Yeah, this is the problem. You can never let it go. You're not going to be able to let it go until you get killed.
Hey, John.
Bad time?
No, not at all. Come on in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I need to talk to you about some suspicious behavior involving Sonia Toledo last night. Jess, you mind? I need to talk to John. Alone.
I need to speak with you right away.
Well, then you're gonna have to come here. Antonio has the police guarding me.
Okay, I will be right up.
Whatever it is you think you're doing, you better stop. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Perhaps it is you who has no idea what you are dealing with.
I only want the very best you have to offer, Mrs. Buchanan, at every level.
Well, I'm very happy to do it. Jessica and Vicky told me that it was to benefit for women's heart disease.
Right.
Here are some table arrangements that we have. You might want to look at. Oh, could you excuse me a moment? There's someone I need to speak
Of course.
with. Have you been able to reach your father?
Well, he's back, which means you and Great-Grandpa will be getting the mansion back any day now.
I'm not sure that Kevin's going to be able to do anything. And I certainly don't want Asa doing anything he's liable to do.
Don't worry, Dad will do something. He's been getting pretty hardball lately, but that might be the only way to deal with Todd Manning.
Sorry, sir. You can't come in.
Only the owner's allowed. My grandfather owns this house. I live here. You can't keep me out.
We have orders.
Then you have to shoot me.
Oh, hi, Kevin.
Oh, hey, I wanted to see you about something. I've got a problem with your editor here.
Oh, you got bigger problems than that. I just filed suit against you for possession of this house. So don't get too comfy.
Go ahead, do your worst.
Okay, sweet bee. I hate to do this to everyone. I don't see any other way. As long as we're together. Come on. Dr. Quintana said that Kelly was having a rough time last night. How is she this morning? Do you think she's going to be able to handle this hearing today?
Oh, she's going to be just fine. She's going to do whatever she has to keep Ace.
Yeah, I just saw her a little while ago. She's pulled herself together. There's no way she's gonna blow this today.
Mom, David, I just saw Kelly getting into a cab with Ace.
Well, at least you're smart enough to not start redecorating.
Don't worry, it'll look better when we're done. I'll invite you and your grandparents over for a housewarming party.
You won't get away with this.
You already have. You want to check? It's right there in the divorce decree.
That's a clerical error, and you know it. Won't hold up in court.
Oh, the DA already backed us. I tried to make an offer to Asa to buy it, but you should have heard what he called me.
Not only are we having you evicted, we're trying to get you charged with attempted grand larceny. Maybe get you and Blair arrested. Might want to think what that would do to Star and Jack.
I'd worry about your own kid right now if I were you.
Don't have to. Went in custody of Ace today.
I was talking about Duke.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, you go ahead and fight for the mansion, Kevin. Just taking it away from you won't be nearly as much fun as watching you lose everything in your life bit by bit.
Dad's changed a lot since Texas.
Darling, a lot has happened to him since Texas. Kevin was devastated when he found out that Ace was really Todd Manning's son.
Yeah, but Kelly is still Ace's mother. And Dad's trying to take him away from her?
Because he thinks it's best for the baby. Kelly is not... Well, she's not herself right now. She's not really capable of taking care of the baby, and he's come to love that child as his own, as he does you. I cannot tell you, Duke, how grateful I am that you're here with him.
Mrs. Buchanan, your husband's on the phone.
Oh, I better find out what Asa wants.
Excuse me. I'm Augustico Santi. You're Duke Buchanan, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I heard all about you from my sister, Adriana.
Dorian Lord's daughter? Your sister?
Yeah. I'm her half-brother. We had the same father.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, you've got a great sister. Hey, so what'd Adriana have to say about me?
I should have known something was wrong with Kelly.
You couldn't stop her?
David has gone after her to find her.
Okay, well, I'm still on hold with the courthouse. I'm trying to get a postponement.
I saw Kelly upstairs. She was acting so nervous. I thought it was just because of the hearing. And then she said she was taking Ace out for a walk.
Don't worry, honey. David will find her.
Even if he does, do you think she'll still go to the hearing?
Yes, I'm still here. I see. All right, no, thank you. Thank you. Great. Well, the judge won't reschedule, so we better hope that Kelly went on a very short outing.
The last time she ran away, she went up to Boston to take Ace to meet her mother. Who knows where she's gone this time, or even if she knows.
Do you think that she's having a breakdown?
No, she is not going to have a breakdown, not as long as she can keep Ace.
But if the judge finds out about this, it's over before it's even begun.
You can talk some sense into him. He doesn't listen to me.
What's up with her? She wants me to forget about this whole Santi thing. I can't. It's family. And it's still going on, and Sonia Toledo is right in the middle of it.
Okay. What happened last night?
I saw her talking to two guys at that new community center construction site. They were talking about Manuel Santi's $100 million. My name came up.
Saying what?
I don't know. I couldn't get close enough to hear, just a word or two. What about you? You find anything out about Sonia?
They're still shutting me out.
I keep coming back to her being tied into El Tiburón.
Buddy, for all we know, she is El Tiburón.
Answer me, Angelina. You are up to something with Carlotta Vega, and I want to know what it is.
How does it concern you?
Oh, it concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Is that a threat?
Of course not. I just don't want to see you get hurt. Or worse.
You don't care, do you? You don't care about anything but yourself. Except for maybe Antonio Vega. I have seen how you throw yourself at him.
That is absurd. He's engaged to Jessica Buchanan, you know that.
So what is it you want from him?
Adriana said I can't be trusted? Or
Well,
Dorian Lord said that?
Adriana's young. You gotta take that into consideration. And sometimes she doesn't speak for herself, if you know what I mean.
She is so beautiful. I mean, I wish I could at least talk to her. Maybe I could square things.
Well, there might be a way.
Name it.
I'm sponsoring a benefit for women's heart disease. We're honoring your grandmother, Victoria Davis.
Yeah, that's right. I heard about that.
Why don't you ask Adriana to go to the gala?
She'd never say yes. Would she?
Only one way to find out.
Wait, you trust me with your sister?
I'll tell you what, Duke. I'll put in a good word for you. How's that?
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Kelly, thank goodness you're home.
I need to go see Ace. He
No.
needs me.
Shh. He's fine, okay? Adriana took him upstairs to change him.
I'm so grateful David found you. Honey, what were you doing at the airport?
This may be the last day that any of us gets to see Ace ever again.
Oh, but that's not true because Evangeline says she can win this case, right?
Yes, but we need your help, Kelly.
We need you to stay here and fight.
What if I can't?
Well, you have all of us to help you.
You can't go on the stand for me. Only I can do that. You can't answer the questions for me. Only I can answer them. And what if I get confused or mixed up or they trip me up and it comes out about how I got Ace? Wait. What do you mean, how I got Ace?
Kelly's just confused, that's all.
Is that true, Kelly? Because I don't want any surprises in the courtroom. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody is gonna tell me what is going on here. I am off this case.
So, what you ordering? Oh, let me guess. The cream puffs, right?
Okay, you'll have to excuse old big man here. He forgets that we're all best friends after a little stripping the other night. All of us.
Sorry about that. I've been out for so long. Everybody I know is cool with it. Forget about that. What's this I hear about a strip show? When's the next one?
That was so gay what you did back there.
Well, maybe, Nick, that's because I am gay.
What?
So am I.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, well, you I can believe. Well, hey, you know, maybe you are too, Nick. Get out of here, man. Well, you're so obsessed with it. No, I am not.
Yes, you are. That's all you ever talk about. You're totally preoccupied with it.
You know, my brother says people like you are gay and you just haven't come out of the closet yet.
Oh, really? What brother is this? Is this Ron or the fairy?
Why, you have a thing for Ron?
Look, you are really twisted, okay? All of you.
And you're not?
Look, don't any of you ever call me a homo again. Got it?
Hey, Carlotta. Oh, I'm so glad that you're okay.
I thank God that Antonio's okay.
Ah, but you both could have been killed. Do you have any idea who those men were that saved you?
You know, we never found out. Probably all they were interested in was the money. Anyway, it's over. I don't even want to think about it anymore.
Carlotta, Antonio told me that you found a note saying that if you didn't get to Puerto Rico, then you'd never see Antonio again alive. And I understand you couldn't get a hold of him, so you felt like you had to leave immediately. But why didn't you contact the FBI?
You expect me to believe you want nothing from Antonio Vega?
Why would you think I want anything from Antonio? And where's all this attitude coming from?
Mr. Vega would like to see you, Mr. Vero.
Antonio.
I'm sorry to come by unannounced, but Sonia, I need to speak with you.
It is okay. I was just leaving.
Where are you going?
I have an appointment.
With whom?
A friend. Goodbye, Antonio.
Be careful out there, Angelina. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Why, you think something's gonna happen to her?
You never know. Could happen to you and your mother.
Have you seen someone from the Santi organization around town recently?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that nobody's here. I'm worried about you, Antonio.
And I'm worried about you, too.
I didn't know you two knew each other already.
It's not a problem, is it?
No, of course not. Why would it be?
Well, I have some business to discuss with Mrs. Buchanan about the benefit I'm putting together. Could we have a word when I'm finished?
Sure, I'll be here a while. What were you two talking about?
I'm wondering if he was making me choose sides.
What?
Seems like that's what everybody's been doing since I hit town. You've made some enemies, Dad.
I'm just trying to protect my family.
Ace is Kelly's family.
Well, I helped raise him up into this point of his life. I don't think being with her is a good idea.
With Kelly? You know she's a good mom.
No, I don't. Look, she's changed, Duke. Take my word for it. She's not as innocent as you think.
Listen, didn't you learn anything when Mom took me and left you? Keeping a kid from his parent is the worst thing you can do to him.
Darling, there's nothing that Evangeline needs to know, so just cool it.
I cannot walk into that courtroom today and pull this off, not unless she knows how hard this is for me and why.
Maybe it'll help her, Dorian.
Well, it can't hurt. Because unless I find out everything right now, you're gonna have to find yourselves another lawyer.
Yeah, well, I may have to do that anyway after you hear what I have to say. I'm telling her, Dorian.
Go ahead, Kelly. Look, whatever it is, you're protected by lawyer-client confidentiality.
Kevin and I had a baby.
Wait, Kevin and you had a baby?
I know you think that Ace is Todd's son. That's just what we've told everyone. It's not really the truth. It's a lie.
Why would you lie about something like that?
I lost Kevin's baby. He died. And I thought I was going to lose Kevin, too. So I asked my brother Paul if he could find me another child. And I could pass it off as Kevin's.
Wait, then Ace...
Paul got me Ace.
By God, what are you talking about?
He didn't steal him. Ace's mother didn't want him. She wanted her son to be raised in a good home.
So you didn't legally adopt this baby?
No, I couldn't, because then Kevin would find out about everything and everything would come out and Ace would be taken away from me and put into a foster home, and I couldn't do that because I love him too much, and I can't have any more children. Ace is the only child that I will ever have, so you have to understand why it is I did what I did.
Do you have any idea what Kevin would do if he knew this? Not only is Todd not Ace's father, but you're not Ace's mother.
Well, Kevin knows. He knows everything.
Oh, my God.
This doesn't change anything, does it? You can still win the case, can't you?
Jessica, when a mother's child is in terrible danger, trust me, you don't stop to plan things out. I didn't stop to think about calling the FBI. I just did what I had to do to try to save Antonio. Anita. Oh, Jessica and I were just talking. She was asking me about what happened in Puerto Rico. I was telling her that I don't really want to talk about it anymore. Excuse me a second.
Angelina, hi. Please sit. I'm really glad that you're here. I wanted to apologize to you about the other day, pressuring you about Antonio and Carlotta's whereabouts.
It's okay. You were just worried.
Should I still be worried?
Jessica.
We don't want to keep you, Jessica. We know you need to get back to Antonio.
Why are you worried about me? Did you hear something down in Puerto Rico? The Santis have a contract out on me for shooting Padilla?
It's not the Santis that are after you. It's the FBI.
That's old news. What, did you hear something from John McBain? He's FBI, isn't he? What, did he find something out?
It's what you can't find out. The feds, they shut down when they hear your name.
So he is still investigating me.
He doesn't trust you.
What about you, Antonio? Do you trust me?
Why do you think I'm warning you?
I don't know. Why are you?
I don't want to see you get hurt.
Is that true?
I know that I can count on you the same way you can count on me.
means a lot to me.
But if I'm gonna watch your back, I need to know, Sonia, who's El Tiburón.
I told you I don't know.
Yes, you said that. But if you do, tell me. I need to know what I'm up against.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but I can't. It's me. I need to know what Antonio Vega's digging into. He's not getting close, is he?
Have a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Morning.
Good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Hey, having your aunt and your cousin back safely.
A huge relief. We're all very worried for them.
To think Antonio nearly got blown away.
Yep, almost. I'm sorry you had to go through all that.
Makes you wonder, though, you know? Why would Antonio's handprint be the key to accessing your father's money and not yours?
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me. My father didn't want me to have the money.
He told you that? You weren't the heir?
I told my father I wanted nothing to do with crime money. Him and I, we mostly talked of family. Nothing of any significance to you. Excuse me, I gotta take this.
Mom kept me away from you for years. I grew up without a father because of her, and I hated her for it. And do you really want that with Ace?
Look, he'll be a lot better off without her. Okay?
That's what Mom thought about me, but I wasn't. I needed my dad.
And Ace will have his dad. He'll have the only father he's ever known.
Kelly's lawyer called me. She asked me to testify today against you.
Well, I hope you told her to go to hell.
We'll call her back and tell her I will testify.
This is unbelievable. That you would keep something like this from me? What were you people thinking?
We sort of thought of it as don't ask, don't tell.
But I did ask. I said I needed to know everything, and now I find out what? What, 2 hours before the hearing? Do you have any idea how huge this is?
Well, that's why we didn't want to tell you.
What, you didn't think it was going to come out at the trial?
Please. No, I don't.
You see, Kevin knows. He's known for some time.
Of course. This way he can play the wrong party, you know, grieving the loss of a child that he loves.
No. He won't tell the truth because that way both he and Kelly would lose custody of the baby.
The truth can't come out, Evangeline. You promised confidentiality.
Kelly, were you this desperate to have a baby?
First it was so I could hold on to Kevin, but it's become so much more than that. I love my son. Ace is my son. And he means more to me than anything else in the whole world. Please. Please don't let them take my child away from me. Please don't let Kevin take my son away from me.
This is not going to be easy.
But you'll do it.
Yes. Yes, I will fight for you.
Do you still think you'll be able to win?
Yes. Yes, I think we'll be able to win, but let me tell you something. The minute this trial is over, I am going to find out who that baby belongs to, so that we can make this adoption legal.
Have you always been homophobic?
Or was it when you started to realize you were probably gay?
Okay, joke's over.
Oh, so you're admitting that you're gay now?
And And are you admitting that you're an OCD motor mouth?
Whatever.
What about you two? Sleeping in the same room but not together? Come on. What, are you just asexual? Why don't we have a little conversation about that, huh?
Okay, all right, come on, let's get back to work. Enough of this.
Some of us did this strip thing at Ultraviolet to raise money for the community center. Wait, you were a part of that Full Monty show? Here I thought you were this shy, quiet type. Was I wrong or what?
Hi.
Hey. What you working on?
A piece in the series that I'm doing on the Santis. It's funny. The more I research them, the more I see how dangerous they've been.
I'm gonna go see my mother. You wanna come?
I just saw her. Angelina was there too.
What for?
I don't know. She was trying to tell me something, but your mom stopped her before she could.
Obviously, that's who Angelina left to go see.
What do you mean?
When I was in Lion's Heart, she left. She said she was gonna go see someone.
You went to Lion's Heart.
To talk to Sonia. I wanted to see what I could get out of her.
Are you trying to get killed? God, Antonio, stay away from that woman.
I can't, Jess. She could be the key to this whole thing. The Santi fortune, my mother's secrets, even to El Tiburón.
I don't care. I just want things back the way they were.
They can't, Jessica. When I found out Manuel Santi was my uncle, everything changed.
It didn't have to. You let it change, Antonio. You let it take over your life. Can't deal with it. So, you want to get yourself killed, that's fine. I'm just not gonna sit around and watch it happen.
All right, thanks. Oh, thanks for letting me know.
Sorry for the delay.
Bad news?
I've had better.
About the custody hearing?
Is there anything you don't know?
No, just that it was today, and it was closed. No press allowed.
They assigned a different judge to the case. She has a history of ruling in favor of the mother.
Well, then you'll just have to convince her that it would be in everyone's best interest to rule in your favor.
Hi, remember me?
What do you want?
You get that picture?
Oh, Here. I don't want it anymore.
Adriana, I'm sorry. If I was out of line yesterday...
No. Look, I just don't think that you should come around here anymore, okay? At least not to see me.
Well, your brother doesn't think so.
You know Tico?
Yeah, I just met him, and he thinks that I should ask you to that big bash he's throwing.
I can't.
Do you already have a date?
No, look, I just broke up with my boyfriend, and I'm really not ready to start dating again with anyone.
Duke! Hi! What are you doing here?
Well, I just came by to let you know that I decided to go to bat for you in court today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
This will really help us.
And maybe it'll remind my dad of what my mom put him through. And it'll change his mind.
David, I'm still not sure how Kelly's going to do at that hearing. Isn't there some way that we can get at Kevin?
I keep thinking the same thing that you're thinking. Does that mean we're going to start looking like each other?
I should be so lucky. Tell me, what have you got in mind?
Hey, you just leave that to me, okay?
What would I do without you?
Well, if you'd marry me, you wouldn't have to find out.
Please, how can you talk about our marriage at a time like this?
Because I want us to be one big happy family where I'm in charge.
We can't be a happy family if Kevin drives Kelly insane.
He does that, I'll bury him.
Hey, Kev, off to try to take Kelly's baby away from
my way.
Blair and I'll be there. Always fun to root for the bad guy, you know.
You really want to hear me testify about my affair with Blair?
Well, if you do, and I might be persuaded to testify about how Kelly really got that baby.
You wouldn't do that to her.
If you get the baby, what's to lose?
Well, for you, a lot, because I'll come after you with everything I got. And nobody will believe a word out of your mouth, including Blair.
I've been doing this a lot longer than you have, Kevin. I'm better at it.
We'll see.
Mr. Santi, Mrs. Buchanan is here to see you.
Jessica, come in.
I have some new ideas for your charity ball. I hope I'm not coming at a bad time.
Oh, no, not at all. But it may be for you. Is something wrong?
I'll be fine.
But you're not now.
You got, the details for the Palace Ballroom from Renee?
Yeah, I think the Palace is the perfect place for our gala. I gather they do large receptions beautifully. Like weddings. When's a big day?
We haven't set a date yet.
What are you waiting for?
What's going on with you two? What aren't you telling me?
Antonio! Jessica? Is anyone there?
Oh, Duke, I am so glad that you're on my side.
I can see how happy this guy is with you. Yeah. I just wish my dad could see it. I gotta make some phone calls before we leave for court.
Okay.
You ready, Kelly?
I hope so.
Sweetheart, of course you're ready. Why, all you need to do is remember to stay focused, okay? You love Ace, and you're gonna fight for him. You're gonna do whatever you have to keep this darling little baby.
Do you think that the truth will come out about Ace?
Well, it could. Todd is a loose cannon, but I'll handle things.
Yes,
Don't you worry about that now.
Yes, absolutely. Focus, just like I said, on Ace, on how much you love him. And that way, nothing that Kevin's lawyers trying to throw at you will hurt you, okay? You're gonna fight, honey. And believe me, you're gonna win. Right? Right? Yes. That's right.
I really want some time alone with my son, okay?
Well, no problem about that. Okay.
I love you more than anything.
No matter what happens. Okay? No matter what happens.
Kevin.
I'm worried about you. It's gonna get pretty tense in that courtroom. And, been under a lot of pressure lately.
Yeah, I have. Because of you. Because of what you're trying to do to me.
Look, I'm just trying to do what I think's best. All right? Because I care about Ace. Hey,
Don't you touch him. Don't you come near my son.
look, Kelly, I care about you too, all right? I don't want to see you fall apart. Like your mother, like your Aunt Annie.
Don't you bring my mother into this. If you really cared about that, then you would call off this hearing.
All right.
All right, what? You'll call it off?
Yeah, all you have to do is sign this.
What's that?
Gives me sole custody of Ace, just until you get into treatment. Then when you're better, we'll work out a joint custody agreement, okay? Kelly, do you really think that I would keep Ace from seeing his mom forever? Honestly. All you have to do is sign right here. This whole nightmare will be over.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
I will do whatever I have to keep Ace away from you.
It's not what it looks like.
It looks a lot like unlawful entry, and it looks like you're under arrest.
There's something you've been wanting to tell me. If you're keeping a secret, Angelina, you could be in danger too.
Explore the person beyond the character. Watch Soapography, coming up next. Part of SoapNet's Saturday Six-Pack.